Man, we got this thing tight. Start off the leg day. We'll start off with some single leg curls. Now, doing this because this is a lot of what I don't show as far as how I warm up for legs. It's a long process of done, but this is how I make sure I stay healthy and I'm able to move the weight I need to move. So, start off, gotta warm up the hamstrings, gotta warm up the glutes, gotta warm up the adductors. So I'll warm up with these single leg. Now I do single leg so I could determine unilaterally if I have any kinks in either side of my body. When they start flowing smooth, what's up, bro? What's going on, bro? When they start flowing smooth, then I move to the double legs. All right, well, did a couple sets of those, so I'll start off with a heavier set. All right, so I'll do these first because this is the biggest indicator of how low I can squat or whatever range of motion I might have, because the deeper you do vertical leg exercise or any leg exercise, it's going to take more hamstrings and more glutes. And if any of those are tight or not warmed up, you might pull it, or you might start leaning forward when you're pressing movements for the leg. What's up, bro? How y'all? What y'all got today? Legs. Okay. Set number 2. Make sure I take all the necessary warm-ups so I can have a good leg day. You know, measure twice, cut once. Now, as I'm doing these, I'm gonna go hit over here to the adductors. Now, when you're squatting, lunging, leg press, whatever, you have to be able to open your legs a little bit to a degree. Hey, if you're not, you don't warm this up, you risk pulling the groin. I basically work all the limiting factors that might happen in a leg day, to which if your glutes and hamstrings ain't warmed up, you ain't gonna be able to get as low. And if your adductors aren't warmed up, you won't be able to stretch as far, and you still won't be able to get as low, and you won't be able to actually open your hips up to actually get down low enough. Everything, these are all filler movements. Warming and priming the muscles before we get nasty. Yeah, I did a couple sets. It's my last set of a challenging weight. I'm gonna really do the hamstrings, but then when I go there, that's just for the stretch. But I ain't trying to burn out too much or not like that. That one wasn't supposed to feel like that. All right. Now this is mainly for the stretch. I ain't trying to overwork nothing. I'm just trying to keep my stretch going. Get ready for the real shit. Ooh, I don't know what the hell I was whistling. All right, let's go. All right, so now I'm gonna do my walking lunges. This will be my first vertical exercise, so. Ooh, that first one be rough. Just me warming my hips, knees up, making sure the glutes is firing. All this stuff is necessary. Whew. Later in the workout, I'll be flowing. These first ones getting these old creaks out. God damn. Nice long steps, baby. Making sure I focus on making sure one leg ain't firing more than the other one. Making sure the knees ain't creaking. What's up, Big Sexy?
Tell the people in the camera looking at Jay.
I ain't even mad. Ah, them juicy J's. Now, as the sets go on though, I make my steps shorter to increase more quad activation. And I try to get more upright as I go. Ooh, yeah, caught me slipping right there, baby. These be burning more than the sets.
I guess talk to platoon.
Yep, so I do all that, and then I come over here to start squatting. I know it's a pretty boring video, but another video have the actual workout.